Flau'jae Johnson has said that she's coming back. We all kind of knew she was coming back in a way, but she said it again officially from her mouth that she's coming back. And when she said that she was coming back for her senior year, the question wasn't if she'd stay. The question was where. The question was where would Flau'jae go? Initially, when she said that she was not going to the WNBA, there was some question marks about, oh, does Flau'jae Johnson leave South Carolina? There was some not South Carolina, LSU. There were some portal rumors. Then also she had that cryptic Instagram post that ended up being like she's going on tour. And then Flau'jae Johnson made it official. Yes, I am coming back to LSU. But here's the thing. She did not make that call. She did not just make that call and move on. She talked. She talked about it. And, what she said is the real story that I want to get into. Now, Flau'jae Johnson, in her return to LSU, she made it clear that she wants to win. She wants to be a leader. And most importantly, Flau'jae Johnson wants to develop. She said, "This is my last year." Also, guys, I am referencing an interview that Flau'jae Johnson did with Front Office Sports, Annie Constable of Front Office Sports. And so that's where these quotes are from. Flau'jae Johnson said, "This is my last year. I definitely want to win, but I want to make sure I'm being developed to be the player that I want to be in the WNBA. Trying to find out how I can make that happen this year. I want to be as prepared as possible." And for her, that meant sitting down with Kim Mulkey and laying it out. Flau'jae Johnson is not interested in just coasting. She's not interested in just vibing in Baton Rouge and continuing what she's been doing. She is locking in. And she even admitted that she wasn't ready to be that leader that she will be this upcoming year. She wasn't ready for that before. She said... She said, it's going to be me allowing Coach Mulkey to coach the blank out of me. Just so everybody else falls in line, I'm going to have to be the one to take that to show an example. This is the standard here. I'm ready to do that. I wasn't ready to do that in my previous years. Now I know what it takes. So Flau'jae is like, you know what? I wasn't ready before. I'm ready now. So Kim Mulkey, hit me with your best shot, basically. Hit me with your best shot. I am ready to do this. That's some self-awareness. That's maturity. It's leadership, in a Flau'jae Johnson flair. Because here's the deal. Flau'jae Johnson knows the type of player she wants to be. She knows. She is not confused about what she needs to do going into the WNBA. But right now, there is a difference in the role that she has been playing and the role that she feels like she eventually will need to play. The thing that was noted in the article was that, in high school, Flau'jae Johnson ran the point. She controlled the tempo of the team and was the engine that kept the team running. At LSU, she's played mostly off ball. She is a scorer, not actually a floor general. But now she wants to build her basketball IQ. She wants to think through the game and sort of be that player who controls the tempo of the team. She wants to go back to orchestrating the offense, not just sort of riding shotgun and getting the basketball and making some stuff happen, right? And she made it very, very clear in the interview that she wants to be as prepared as possible for the WNBA. And the fact that she is dealing with shin inflammation, I believe she's dealing with some sort of inflammation. I believe it's shin inflammation that she's been dealing with. She's waiting, as with many other players, are waiting on the 2026 WNBA CBA that could possibly double her rookie salary. So it makes a lot of sense that Flau'jae Johnson wants to stay another year and check off more boxes. But this team that she returns to will not be the same team that she left, because 5 players for LSU hit the transfer portal. But Flau'jae said it herself that a change was needed. LSU are bringing in new players, and Flau'jae thinks that this new group, they have a potential to do something very, very special. This new group that's coming in for LSU, and Flau'jae is embracing the opportunity and responsibility of being the one to set the tone. She said, "Just so everybody else falls in line, I'm ready to do that." Meaning she's ready to be that example. And she wasn't ready in previous years. Now I know what it takes. So this is going to be a different Flau'jae Johnson, a smarter, tougher, more vocal Flau'jae Johnson that hopefully for her can take LSU all the way back to the top, because Flau'jae wants a championship. She wants another one. She already has one, but she wants another championship. And here's the deal, guys. I think this was, again, a smart decision. This is not Flau'jae Johnson having blind loyalty for LSU. She's not just vibing with NIL. She's not just rapping her way through college. Flau'jae Johnson is saying, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I know where I fall short. And I know, and because I know all this, I'm specifically being intentional with Kim Mulkey to ask her specifically, like, hey, I need you to really develop me. I need to work on these various things before I get to the WNBA. Instead of being reactionary and waiting until she's about to head into the WNBA and saying, now I need to develop. No, she's saying it now. She's like, you know what? This, and this, I need to work on. So I need you to help me do that. I need you to help me do that on the court. I think that's smart. That is very, very smart. And again, it makes sense to make it known to Kim Mulkey right now in the summer, so that way the workout plans that Flau'jae Johnson is going to be working on, like individually, that can be customized to make sure that she is ready to, from what she's saying, if I'm interpreting that right, it seems like she wants to be a facilitator. She wants to be, a facilitator for this team, meaning she wants to play some point for this team. And if that's the case, she's going to have to work on some stuff. She's going to have to work on some stuff, because if LSU is going to return to a national championship, Flau'jae Johnson is going to have to be elite. Of course, we know she can score. I believe she averaged around 18 points a game this past year. Like, she can score, absolutely. But that sort of extra oomph is needed for her, for this team to actually make it to the next level. They're bringing in some new players. They still have, a position or two left on the roster that they can fill. And I'm pretty sure we'll probably hear about that pretty soon, about who is filling that roster spot. But yeah, I love this. I love this for Flau'jae. I think this is great. She's saying, hey, she's telling everybody specifically how she feels and what she's what she needs to work on and whatnot. And I love it. I think it's great. I think it really is great. And again, sometimes development starts with demanding it, not just thinking that it's gonna come, right? And it feels like that's what Flau'jae is doing. She's demanding further development into various things that she thinks specifically will help her make it in the WNBA. So I think that's great. I really do. I really do think that's great. What do you all have to say about this? High off Nay says, I've been saying it's time for Flau'jae to start taking on that point guard role. Well, yeah, seems like that's a thing. Seems like that is a thing. Cindy says, very mature decision on her part. Yeah, I think it's great. All right, let's see. Chill says clean house is good. Kentucky Rick is bringing some chat rules. Says no caps lock or excessive emojis. No politics or controversial topics. I guess it depends on what's deemed controversial. Definitely no politics, please. Everybody feels like different stuff is controversial, so I don't know what's considered controversial for some people, but for the most part, I'm down with whatever. Just no, don't be too crazy. Says, no name calling or profanity. Keep it basketball, please. Yes, keep it basketball. Most of all, let's have fun with Quita and the awesome people of the internet. Salute to you, Kentucky Rick. Salute to you. Salute to you.